Here we are, ladies and gentlemen, almost made it through the week here. We've got a fun one for us, nice little 20-minute AMRAP. All right, the keeper of bees, if you will. You can choose whether you want to get stung or, enjoy the honey. But regardless, it's going to be 5 devil's press, 10 plyo lunges, and 15 2-count flutter kicks. All right, with regards to the devil's press, hopefully you've got some form, again, of weight. If you've got that backpack, a plate, or a dumbbell, whichever one you find most comfortable or most appropriate to move well. All right, this shouldn't, again, be anything too heavy. It should be something you feel like you can be getting through those 5 reps every single time. When we perform that devil's press, right, our weight's gonna begin on the ground. It starts with the burpee, all right? Your kind of range of motion might be somewhat objected, all right, just because of what's in between you and the floor there, but that's all right. Regardless, you're gonna begin by reaching back, getting your hands on either side, kicking back and out, belly and chest ideally to the ground or on that object. Think peel, snap. All right, having a nice upright torso, hips are high, I'm not rounded, belly's engaged. From here, drive through the floor, squeezing your butt as you bring that weight overhead, ears in line with your biceps. All right, elbows come back down, hips come back, and repeat. That is the devil's press. And if you're not going to be using a backpack, you can do that same exact thing with a plate, fingers underneath that plate there, kick back and out, thing up, swing, snap to that stand, all right? Or if you'd like to try and do that with a one arm, that's completely okay, all right? One hand is on the dumbbell, the other hand is just gonna be regular, all the way down. Now you can't get the chest to the floor, snap, squeeze, and right through. If that's the case, just be alternating arms. All right, so obviously one side does 3, one side does 2. Maybe try and switch that as you're going back there for reps or rounds 2 through infinity. After you've done those 5, all right, we're going to be doing a plyo lunge. Those of us unfamiliar, all right, this is essentially like a jumping lunge. All right, just from a side profile, you're going to start by stepping back, knees going to come to the ground, take jump, and you switch your legs in mid-air. All right, we want to make sure that our feet are elevating off of the ground. We are entirely extending. All right, so I'm not keeping my hips closed, but actually jumping and having that back knee touch. Left foot and right foot equals 1. All right, so it's 10 per side, if you will. We wrote just 10 total, but the plyo lunge, left, right, equals 1 rep. So again, just taking a step back, jump, same thing. That would be 1 rep. That's also exhausting. After you've done 10 of those, it's gonna be 15 2-count flutter kicks. This is in that hollow hold like we did a few weeks back. You'll be laying down. I encourage that you do try and support whatever weight you've selected to use kind of overhead. So you bring it onto your chest, you'll press up, think hollow position. So just my lower back's against the ground. From here, right foot, left foot, that will equal 1 rep. It is a 2-count. So as I kick 1, 2, that equals that 1 rep, holding that tension and pressing that bag overhead. If that becomes somewhat of an issue with the weight, obviously no weight overhead is better than none, all right, than not doing it correctly. But again, try and choose a weight that you feel confident you can move through, move well. All right, 20 minutes is a very long time. You're certainly gonna feel it. It's not a sprint by any means. The weight shouldn't feel heavy. Don't use that as an excuse to go slower. Just make sure our range of motion is good. If you want to even challenge yourself on those lunges, keep those hands up behind the head. Again, if that plyo lunge is an issue, just modify it to a regular reverse lunge. That's completely fine as well. If you don't have any access to your weights here, what you'll do instead of the devil's press is everyone's favorite. It's just that plain simple burpee. All right, so it'd be 5 burpees, 10 lunges, and then 15 hollow hold flutter kicks. Even with no weight, try and keep those arms extended. Good luck, ladies and gentlemen. Catch the bees.